Welcome to your TMN News Break. I'm Kylie Gaughan. This week, the Fort Hays State student government elections will conclude with voting for student senators and the president and vice presidential candidates this Wednesday and Thursday. The president and vice president candidates will debate tonight at 7 in the Robins Center on the Fort Hays campus. Students can vote on their Tiger Tracks account, or there will be a booth set up in the Memorial Union. This week, the fourth presidential candidate was announced. Michael H. Droege currently serves as the president of Park University, a nonprofit university in Missouri. Droege spoke in a press conference on Tuesday.
I've been working in higher education for 32 years. I know I don't look that old. The first 20 of which were with a public university in Texas, Texas Women's University. In 2002, I received a call from the then president of Park University who asked me if I would be interested to apply for the provost position at Park. I moved to Park University in 2002 to be the provost, and then the provost and senior vice president, and I served in that role for 7 years. In 2009, the president retired, and the board asked me to serve first as the interim president, and we did that for several months, and we were busy working on a number of important initiatives. And when it rolled around to the fall, to the October board meeting, the board said, you know, we're just going to drop that interim part, and you're going to be our new president.
This final candidate will be announced this week. Greek Week has come to an end, and last night each chapter came together to recognize each of the outstanding sorority and fraternity members. The outstanding new fraternity member went to Drew Lindsay from Sigma Alpha Epsilon. Outstanding new sorority member went to Jessica Freeman from Alpha Gamma Delta. Outstanding fraternity member Nick Mann from Sigma Alpha Epsilon. Outstanding sorority member Holly Weiss from Delta Zeta. Outstanding fraternity senior Tyler McClellan from Sigma Chi. Outstanding sorority member Karen Rogers from Alpha Gamma Delta. Outstanding faculty recognized Bob Duffy, Matt Means, and Dr. Craig Smith. Outstanding Greek alumni recognized Dr. Edward Hammond, Mike Kinnerlin, Taylor Myers, Kathy Taylor, and Bob Wilson. At the end of the night, the Greek Week champion went to Alpha Gamma Delta, and outstanding chapter of the year went to Sigma Alpha Epsilon. Last Friday night, the Center for Student Involvement hosted another After Dark in the Memorial Union. The theme was The Hobbit. At the event, there were contests, crafts, music, food, and after the events, the movie The Hobbit was shown. At the event, a handful of students went full out for the event. They showed up to After Dark in Hobbit gear, wearing clothes that were portrayed in the movie. This week, the Women's Leadership Project is hosting the event Rise of the Girl Week. The event is regarding the world revolution that cannot be stopped. This month, Girl Rising, a film about 9 women around the world, present their story and how they keep moving on to make a difference. Tonight at 7:30 in the Black and Gold room upstairs in the Memorial Union will be the screening of Girl Rising. The event is free for students with their Tiger card. Do you believe in magic? If not, this magician will make you a believer. The University Activities Board presents Peter Bowie, magician for non-believers. Peter first became fascinated with magic at the age of 11 when he stumbled across a magic book at his local library. He now travels around the country performing his award-winning magic that will defy your reality. Peter's show is about 2 things: astonishing magic and having a good time. To see Peter Bowie and his fascinating magic, join us at the Cody Commons tonight from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. The event is free to all students that bring their Tiger card. This Thursday, the Fort Hays State University Jazz Symphony is performing a concert at 7:30 in the Beach Schmidt Performing Arts Center. The concert is free for students with their Tiger card. This Friday, faculty recital will have trombone player Lane Weaver and piano player Irina Ravitskaya at Palmer Hall on the campus of Fort Hays State University. The performance is scheduled to start at 7:30 p.m. and is free to students with their Tiger card. The Celebration Community Church Cafe is hosting an event called Minutes Matter presented by Dr. Manmohan Beering, a medical director of the stroke program and ICU at Hays Medical Center, and Carol Groen. The event is scheduled for April 22nd and is focused on recognizing signs and symptoms of a stroke and when to call 911. RSVPs are appreciated but not required. For more information, contact the number below. This past Saturday, Matthew Means, along with Irina Ravitskaya on piano, presented a faculty recital. Means is an assistant professor of music, focusing on violin and viola, and has been an integral part of the Fort Hays State University Music Department since his arrival. Tigers in Service and the Student Government Association came together last week and hosted the Big Event. The Big Event is an event where students of Fort Hays State University can give back to the community by saying thank you for all the years the community has supported the university by providing service opportunities to students. And that's your top news for today. Up next is sports. The Lady Tigers softball team split a doubleheader against conference foe Northwest Missouri State on Saturday. After dropping the first game 4-7, a late rally forced the second game into extra innings with the Lady Tigers picking up the win 3-2. The team is 23-16 on the season and sit in 5th place in the MIAA with a 12-8 conference record. The Lady Tigers are off until Friday when they hit the road for 2 doubleheaders. The Tiger baseball team was also in action this past week with a 4-game series in Edmond, Oklahoma against conference opponent Central Oklahoma. The Tigers split the series and sit at 12-20 on the season. Wednesday, the Tigers travel to Springfield for a single game against Drury before a 4-game series against Southwest Baptist starting on Thursday. While the men and women's track teams traveled to Kearney, Nebraska last Saturday for the Loper Invitational, 2 distance runners, junior Corey Keene and sophomore Johnny Bernaski, were in San Francisco competing in the San Francisco State Distance Carnival. Keene finished 10th overall and 3rd among Division II runners in the 10,000-meter run. He hit the provisional mark for the event and improved on his personal best time by just under 2 minutes. At the Loper Invitational, junior Jordan Carlisle took 3rd in the high jump with a height of 6 foot 4.25 inches. Junior Brady Teen continued his dominance in the pole vault event, finishing 3rd. He currently ranks 3rd in the nation in the event. These were the only 2 to finish in the top 3 for the men. On the women's side, 2 Lady Tigers won their event, including senior Whitney Taylor, who not only won the 200-meter with a time of 25.29 seconds, but also finished 3rd in the 100-meter with a time of 12.22 seconds, and ran the second leg of the 4x100 team that finished in 2nd place. The Lady Tigers had 13 top 5 finishes in the 10 events. Both track teams will travel to Wichita for the KT Woodman Classic this weekend. The Lady Tiger tennis team was shut out for the 2nd straight match. The Lady Tigers traveled to Oklahoma on Saturday to take on number 31 Northeastern State. The team falls to 6-8 overall and 2-5 in the MIAA. They're in action today against Hastings College in Hastings, Nebraska before returning home to face conference opponents Emporia on Friday and Washburn on Saturday. Thanks for tuning in to your TMN News Break, and I'm Kylie Gahn for everyone here at the TMN station. Good night.